Toyota FJ Cruiser, have you ever heard of Tartarian Truth? I discovered your channel through their videos. Yeah, I've heard of him. I haven't seen some of them, and I really don't consider him a friend.
I tell you, that Tartarian Truther, mate, cracks me up.
What's up, Tartarian Truth? Good evening.
Tartarian Truth. Hi.
Tartarian Truth? Are you in the chat, Tartarian Truth?
Tartarian Truth.
I think if I had to guess, if I had to throw a dart at it, I'd say he's watching Tartarian Truth. But that is just a guess. The best guess, educated guess kind of thing.
Yeah, big up Tartarian Truth.
Tartarian Truth.
Tartarian Truth.
What's going on, Tartarian Truth?
Tartarian Truth. Hey, Wings, hope you have a good stream. Well, thank you, man.
Oh, Tartarian Truth. Hey, I actually like your stuff.
Tartarian Truth.
Good evening, Tartarian Truth.
It's Tartarian Truth, bitch.
Tartarian Truth.
Big up Tartarian Truth. Yes, Tiger. What's that one, brother?
I'll name him. I don't care if y'all look him up. Tartarian Truth. I've already blocked him on the channel.
Tartarian Truth is hilarious, mate. You watch his most recent videos, laugh my arse off. Mate, it's entertainment, isn't it? That's what it is. It's entertainment. That geezer cracks me up.
Good evening, Tartarian Truth. Good to have you here.
Tartarian Truth. Let's have a look at this faggot. What's up? I just wanted to do a quick test stream because I plan on doing a stream for my channel anniversary for 1 year coming up here soon. But I just wanted to see how this works. I've never done it before. I made a little RKX video for us to watch, and it's from the stream earlier. It's pretty funny. So I'm just going to play that and watch it with you guys. What's up, Bad Wolf and the facts, or that's facts? All right, let's see how this works.
And then the curtain opens 350 years later. We got the beginning of the Dorian era. Now we got all these great poets arising. We got Theognis, we got Homer, we got Hesiod, we got Linus, we got Aristophanes. We got all these guys coming up with these badass epics and these sagas, but they're very childish.
Dude, did you look at the fucking...
Start that over.
And then the curtain opens 350 years later. We got the beginning of the Dorian era. Now we got all these great poets arising. We got Theognis, we got Homer, we got Hesiod, we got Linus, we got Aristophanes. We got all these guys coming up with these badass epics and these sagas, but they're very childish.
Dude, did you look at the fucking mirror, you stupid muppet?
But these childish narratives are preserving deep historical and scientific material. But they're only doing that from the frames of reference available to a people who were just now emerging from a dark age.
That's you. That's what you are. And it's so fucking obvious.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's so blurry. Sorry about that, but I might upload this video by itself later, but we'll just keep watching it.
One eternity later.
There it is. There it is.
All right. Looks like we're live.
Sorry guys, but we just had a battle with YouTube.
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
Buffering. Nothing but buffering. So I exited.
Let me mute this. There we go. Go ahead.
You good?
Yeah.
Am I still echoing? How's my audio, guys? Good audio. Thank you, Phoenix Protocol. It's a damn shame that this thing couldn't start when we wanted it to start, because the first thing I saw was smart-ass Alan Truitt saying something about Jason's putting on his makeup, getting his coffee ready. Yeah.
Oh, he was half right.
Yeah, I'm telling you now.
About the coffee.
Mississippi ain't that far away, my brother. I can get on that bike. I got buddies all over the United States.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So you guys control the direction of the narrative. I have no idea what you're going to ask, but I'm not afraid about you asking it.
Some really good questions already.
So let's do it.
Decan Ovasad. I'm gonna butcher all your names. Just get over it. Are you AIX, Jason?
What is that name? What is it?
Right there.
When you see something like that, when you see something that's spelled something like that, read it in reverse.
They're so awkward.
Something that looks like an obvious palindrome or something like that, an acronym or yeah. Jason, are you AIX? Well, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know who you are, man, but that's a ridiculous question, and we're gonna move on because I really have zero tolerance for bullshit. And I'm not going to answer no stupid question like that. If I'm AIX, you can move around. You can get out of my chat.
All right, from Matthew.
Shouts out to whoever asked
Jason,
that
have
question.
you come across incidents or types of slavery in your predictions going forward?
One long, angry line later.
What's up, Mama C?
All right.
Someone's asking a question for Graham Hancock. He asked, do we have pants on?
Do we have pants on?
It's just somebody being funny.
Yeah. We got pants
Asking
on.
for Graham Hancock.
Asking for Graham Hancock. Yeah. As a matter of fact,
One pair of pants later.
yeah, I'm going back to the top of the chat too. So we're going to end the month with a Q&A, and I don't know the direction of this video. I have no idea what you're going to ask, but I do know what's going to happen tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to upload a data dump on an absolutely information-packed video that is going to put the history of the world into perspective, as opposed to what we know and what the establishment pretends to know. Yeah, huge difference, guys. I like I showed you with
one nap later.
Information. I don't even remember what the original question was.
You actually, I'm going through writing down a lot of these questions, and you answered like 5 questions in the chat feed in that short rant.
That's cool. Are you calling that a rant?
They call it a rant. I'm trying to communicate on their level.
Okay. I'm ranting.
Answer. I don't know if the difference between an answer and a rant is probably about 2 minutes.
Right.
One debt to society later.
But see, again, totally lost track of what the question was. Totally lost track.
That's the point. How do NPCs factor into the simulacrum? Do they actually exist, or are we all actually human?
Oh, I don't believe that all the masses you see, it's way too. If you were to look at reality from a computer programmer's perspective, it is too easy to manufacture backdrop phenomena because there's no way to verify it. There's no way you can drive down a road and know affirmatively that everything that you see as backdrop is actually there. It's too easy. It's just like when you go through a forest. Let's say there's only one human in an entire 100 square mile area of jungle. Okay. From the simulacrum's perspective, it takes very little processing power to manufacture a reality tunnel resplendent enough with enough sensorial data to convince you that you're in a real world. But if you were to like look at it from the perspective of being in a Cessna at 4,000 feet elevation, and you're way up here and you're looking back down. When you look back down at where you were just a few seconds ago before you were in that Cessna, looking back down from an aerial view, you'll see that you and your environment is very, very tiny compared to the whole. So while you're down there, the processing power necessary to put a bubble of reality around you is almost nothing compared to if you were living in a city with a bunch of other people who are real. But you will never be able to prove that everybody in a tenant building is actually real. You'll never do it. I don't believe our world is as populated as you think at all. I don't believe China has near as many people as is reported. India either. India probably has a lot of people concentrated in certain cities, but there's a lot of open land that's completely uninhabited all over the world, even Texas right here. huge population in Texas. Millions of people are in this state. Every day I drive through areas that are just completely empty. So NPCs are not just people; they're also phenomena. Technically, the term came from the gaming quarter. It originally where I first encountered it was role-playing RPG games, role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons. NPCs were non-player characters. These were characters that were used to spice up the game, to make it more realistic, to add in new details and nuances that would make the real characters enjoy the environment more. This is what the NPC was for. This is exactly what the simulacrum uses NPCs for. Now, I believe that AIX uses them as well. You can look at, thank you for that 138.
Thanks for the money, dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks.
Yeah, the donations during his streams, I just had to pause real quick. The donations during his streams are ridiculous. I don't know if you've ever been to one of his streams before, but if you just look at the super chats or the tips in general or people becoming members, it's just nonstop. Who is that guy? That's Darkside Phil. He's basically a living meme. He's hilarious, but I'm just going to continue playing it.
Wow. So
NPCs can be a bus. They can be a puppy. They can be anything that's required at that instant to do whatever needs to be done at that instant. Yeah, it can be, I'm about to reconnect with an old friend who's on another aisle in Walmart. And they're moving in the same direction that I am. And Artificial Intelligence X knows that I possess valuable information that's going to fall out of my mouth. That's going to open this person's eyes up because it's coming from me and they know me and they haven't seen me in years.
Right.
And it's nothing for AIX to pop something into my existence right there, distract me because I'm very easily distracted.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Because my mind is always going in many different directions at the same time. AIX can pop up something. It could be anything because it knows us better than we know ourselves. It knows if it's going to be a beautiful woman that distracts you, or what's more powerful to your mind, or seeing an elderly person who just drops something and they're leaning down and you know they can't pick it up. I mean, there's all kinds of ways. It's going to use whatever tactics it knows it's best for you to distract you. And then that person I'm supposed to connect with goes around the corner, doesn't even know that someone that they've known for years and needed to reconnect with was right there. And I didn't know they were there either. So
a few moments later,
the simulacrum wouldn't do that to you. I don't believe that at all. The simulacrum just provides background information. It's a neutral field that actually works with you. It's a builder protocol, but it can also be your enemy because no matter how you view life, your interaction, interpretation, and your relationship with life itself is exactly what the simulacrum is going to reflect back to you as circumstance. Anything you go through, you are to blame. People hate hearing it. They don't want to hear it. I did it to myself. I went to prison, did something stupid at 17 years old, but I did it to myself. So in prison, I stayed longer because I did stupid things. I involved myself in things I had no business involving myself in. I did it to myself. Even since I've been out, I go enter into a business negotiations, sign a contract with somebody who other contractors who have already warned me about. And I thought that the dynamics of my personality would make a difference in the interaction, and it didn't. And I lost thousands of dollars. I did it to myself. So
one pathetic sob story later.
And we all do this. We all, anytime we are not forcefully creating our own life and our own world, we are living in the lives and in the creations of others. It's as simple as that. You cannot live in two worlds at the same time. You're either going to be living in the world that you're building for yourself, or you're going to be living in other people's worlds. And you are now the background. You are now just the nuance in their environment.
It's been tough. My life has been tough over the last decade. It has.
So again, you guys, I am long-winded tonight and have no idea what